eat chips, I'm nuts. Okay. It's gonna be corn chips then. So I'm under the assumption that everything is working correctly. If you don't get this video on time, because it's gonna come out, but if you don't get it on time, blame the fact that I didn't shoot it until the day before, which I usually don't. Shout out to my bracelets though. The bracelets are back. They've been gone in case you haven't noticed. I'm not gonna shout out the person who gave it to me because I shout them out like every video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of BruceRants. That's BruceRants episode Index 5. Index 5. That's Welsh for 17 solid episodes of BruceRants. I remember being 17. 17 grand years of life and school. Okay, so I don't really remember 17, but I do remember watching a lot of movies, and that's what this episode of BruceRants is about. This episode is about movies / the movie theater. I love going to the movies. I'm a movie watching guy. They could be showing a movie about various food items having premarital relations, and I would still be first in line to watch it. Now, my movie watching picked up about 1.5 years ago when I first found out about this thing called AMC Stubs. Now, Stubs is this kind of like rewards program with AMC where you can get 3 free movies a week for only $20 a month. Which is a steal, and this is also not an ad, but AMC, if you want to sponsor these videos, sponsor the videos. Being in college, 3 free movies a week for $20 a month is a steal, and if it's anything college kids like, it's a deal and a party. And debt. I hate it how parents think their kids are so innocent. Like I had this one guy come up to me and tell me that his daughter would never party because he raised her to be this wholesome religious girl. Bro, I follow your daughter on Insta. She's 3 shots into a pregame right now. The last religious thing she did was the sign of the cross before she took her 4th shot. But I digress, back to movies. I would say I'm a big horror movie buff, but when you say that, people assume you're some gothic, black, trench coat wearing serial killer. So let's just say I enjoy the occasional. I remember I used to talk to this girl who loved horror films. She also wore a lot of black and had this freezer that she said could probably fit a body in it. I'm starting to see the comparison. I'm what you call a villain sympathizer when it comes to horror films, as in my empath mind can always somehow rationalize what the serial killer is doing in every horror film that I watch. Like, why do people blame Buffalo Bill for trying to give that girl lotion? It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. She's been trapped in a hole for 3 days. He's trying to moisturize her. She's ashy. Freddy Krueger is out here killing people in their dreams, but this man was burned to death. Have you ever gotten mad because it was just too hot? Chucky was possessed by the spirit of a serial killer, which I don't have an explanation for, but any doll that looks like that and is willing to annihilate some Frosted Flakes should have just been avoided in the first place. Now, just because I empathize with the villains doesn't mean I don't envy the protagonist. I wish I were as tough as those people. There's this movie Crawl about this woman who has to save her father from this like Hurricane Katrina-like environment with alligators. One of the alligators swims up to her father, grabs his arm and like gator rolls it off. He hits that mug with a tourniquet and just keeps it pushing. People say crack gives you superpowers. No, it's adrenaline and a horror movie plot. Like, could you imagine what spineless monkeys we would be without adrenaline? I remember one time I bit my tongue so hard I couldn't see straight. But I was so hungry I just continued to eat my food, tasteless and blind. You know, that's the closest I ever came to being Ray Charles. I would say Helen Keller, but technically I didn't lose 2 senses. Because apparently men can taste with their testicles. All my tax money, all of these problems, and this is what research has come up with. Remember the movie Ray though? Like, movies make having a disability look so cool. Ray Charles became a multi-millionaire by going blind. I drove without my glasses once, and I didn't even realize I was on the opposite side of the road until a cop stopped me. And if it wasn't for the car singing the chorus to Mrs. Officer, I probably wouldn't have seen that either. I mean, it's gotta suck having a disability when movies like Rain Man come out. The movie about an autistic man who won over $80,000 playing the tables in Vegas. Those movies only exist to show you how incapable you actually are. In the same way that there are movies that only exist to show black people that they are neglected, helpless members of society, such as slave movies and Tyler Perry films. When I took a second to think about the movie theater, I realized that it's really just an airport with not too many food options and not a lot of security checks. The kids are yelling too loud, the food is too expensive, the seats are uncomfortable if you don't pay enough money, and the person taking your ticket has an attitude and is wondering why your personal item has so much stuff in it. And even the security check thing is subjective because I've been to a theater where they did bag checks upon entry. And we all know that's just to make sure you don't bring in snacks. I'm pretty sure I could walk into the movie theater with a grenade launcher and no one would stop me. But if I had Mentos in the barrel, they would pour Coke in it and tell me to screw off. And shout out to the movie theater attendants for turning a blind eye to people who bring in their own food because they're not stupid. I shoved a whole poke bowl into my pants one day trying to sneak it into the movie theater. Mad uncomfortable, just sauce dripping all down my leg. My eggplant? Upset, just pissed that I had to share a room after all these years of living alone. Food so close to my testicles I could almost taste it. I mean, I'm literally walking, like dragging my leg like a zombie, trying not to drop poke down my pante. Theater lady takes one look at my pants and just shakes her head. Theater 12, sir. Shout out to that lady because she definitely had enough for the day. The girl behind me walked in with like a plastic bag full of a 3-course meal. I mean, she damn near had a waiter with her asking for her drink and appetizer order. And so the moral is this girl walks in with damn near the whole Ruth Chris with her while I stupidly tried to sneak a poke bowl in my pants and walked into the theater with a damn poke diaper. Rain Man would never. I'm glad I didn't drop my food on the ground because the only thing almost as nasty as the public bathroom floor is the theater floor. Why do you think they keep the theater dark? It's so you don't see what's down there. Feet be feeling like you walking through some damn Velcro. One time I was stupid enough to walk in with my shoes untied and lost one. Didn't even realize it until I had already put my shoeless foot down again and then lost my sock. Now I'm hopping around trying to find my shoe. Just feeling like the freaking Pixar lamp. I managed to find the other shoe, but the sock had to stay. My dryer be eating half my socks. I didn't need an even number anyway. Yeah, I love the movies a lot. Can't wait till I have kids so I can share my movie-going experiences with them. Have them lie about their age. Some parents don't know when to get their kid to stop lying about their age.
Hello, welcome to Bruce Cinemas. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'd like to purchase 2 tickets, 1 adult, 1 child.
Do you have your child with you for verification?
Oh, no, it's for me and my dad. How old are you, sir? 10. Times 3, you can't be younger than 25. I'm 10. Your cap, you have a freaking beer belly. Dang it, I thought I hid the snacks well. What year were you born?
2009.
It's 2020. Doesn't that make you 11?
December birthday.
Where's your father?
Daddy!
Yeah, I'm coming. Why are you holding the snacks?
He found the snacks.
He knew about the snacks? This guy's good. This has got to be your brother. Father. I know. I look young. How old is your son?
10.
And you?
30.
And how old were you when he was born?
20. 30 minus 10? You're not very good at math, are you?
Well, you could have a December birthday. Like you, right. Can I see some ID?
Mine?
His.
Why would a 10-year-old carry around an ID?
10 years. Did you get that senior discount for Grandpa?
I forgot.
Grandpa? Nah, you young people lack patience. Hey, Sonny, how you doing? You all grown? What are you, 11 now?
10. December birthday.
You can't just pull down your glasses and make a... Look, I get it. People want discounts, okay? People lie all the time. But they lie when their children are still children. Nah, he's a children. You know how you youngins hit puberty these days. Hit? He's whooping puberty ass. Y'all look like some vampires.
Black don't crack.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go with discounts, because if I keep going back and forth, I'm going to go insane.
Well, thank you.
But them snacks are staying with me.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.